Don't get it twisted. I love Star Wars and I want to see it succeed. But today we're going to analyze exactly what is happening, and I hope you can enjoy this ride. I definitely want your thoughts, as always, in the comment section. Your comments will be used on our Saturday night live stream. I hope we'll see you there. Now, is the Mandalorian struggle a signal that Disney Plus and Lucasfilm are in trouble? Let's dive in.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. Mono, buddy.
Echo Station 3PA.
Whether it's the Rebellion's attack on the Death Star, the Battle of Hoth, or Luke fighting Darth Vader, there is always an element of danger with a good Star Wars story. Lately, though, Star Wars itself may be in a bit of danger and in need of a rescue. Star Wars is no longer a brand that seems impervious to danger. The franchise is showing its cracks, and if something doesn't change, I'm fearful of where we are headed. While the first two seasons of The Mandalorian were massive critical and commercial successes, Star Wars TV in 2022 was a mixed bag. The Book of Boba Fett polarized fans and disappointed critics, who gave it a generous 66% score to the audience's 55% on Rotten Tomatoes. Obi-Wan was better received, but didn't make a massive dent on pop culture, and many Star Wars purists hated that show. Andor was universally beloved by critics, but rejected by Star Wars normies, making it the least watched Star Wars live-action show on Disney Plus to date. The Mandalorian Season 3 premiered on March 1st, 2023 to a significantly subdued reception, especially when compared to Mando Season 2. Series star Pedro Pascal was arguably enjoying more attention for his work on HBO's The Last of Us. Critics dimmed their praise for the series, and industry scuttle was that it was not nabbing the Coruscant skyscraper high ratings of years past. This, coupled with numerous reports of shelved and scrapped Star Wars features, puts the future of Lucasfilm's biggest franchise in jeopardy. After all, there is quite the extensive graveyard of fired writers and directors in the Lucasfilm Kathleen Kennedy regime. So what's the deal? Why do we have this sudden drop in popularity? Does The Mandalorian Season 3 mark a massive misstep for the franchise? And what do Star Wars fans really want to see next? And should Disney be nervous about one of its most prized cash cows? The Mandalorian's third season isn't quite a flop, or really anywhere near one, but the series is showing the show's first signs of wobbling, both critically and commercially. The first two seasons of The Mandalorian were beloved by critics and fans alike. In fact, the critical consensus on Rotten Tomatoes is a whopping certified fresh 93% for both seasons. However, critical acclaim for the series has slipped in Season 3. Critics who screened the first two episodes of the third season of The Mandalorian gave it an average score of 86%. Not bad, but not quite as good as before. Parrot Analytics Director of Strategy Julia Alexander began sounding a warning alarm in Matthew Belloni's Puck newsletter. Alexander writes, "Disney is the king of franchises, but there's no doubt that disinterest is kicking in. Sure, others would kill for a Star Wars or a Marvel, but the numbers for The Mandalorian don't look good. The third season is the least in-demand Mandalorian season, averaging half the demand for the first season, according to Parrot Analytics data. That's additionally validated by Samba TV, which finds a significant drop in viewership compared to the second season. When the official Nielsen data dropped last Thursday, it turned out that The Mandalorian Season 3 Episode 1 The Apostate was the fifth most watched streaming show for the week. The good news is The Mandalorian is still the biggest Star Wars show on Disney+. The bad news is it seems more people are streaming NCIS than Baby Yoda's latest adventure. So why is there this steep drop-off in popularity? Could it be the storytelling? The near 2.5-year wait between Seasons 2 and 3? Brand damage due to failed shows such as The Book of Boba Fett? A decline in interest due to a story like Andor not bringing in new fans? Perhaps it's the firing of Gina Carano. Or maybe it's the certainty that the Mandalorian storyline is heading to the sequel trilogy. So what happens next? The next Nielsen report is more than likely going to continue to show a decline in popularity. Fans are going to continue to talk about leaving the franchise on social media. YouTubers, such as here at Echo-Based Network, will continue to make videos assessing and addressing the situation. The best thing Star Wars can do is tell us a great story to finish the third season. That's honestly the only thing it can do in the short term, to get interest back up again. And with only 3 weeks left, we'll be finding out very soon. Megan O'Keefe wrote a great article on this subject over at Decider.com. She closes her article by saying, "The heart of the saga may indeed be on the big screen, but Star Wars' future now likely depends on its continued performance on Disney+." Thank you guys for watching our video today. We greatly appreciate it. As always, we are You Are Echo Base Network. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like, give us a comment. We'll see you guys on the next one.